Those love story which makes you think, wait, what just happened? Well, yes, those are my favorite too. Today, you are in for a treat because I will be giving you a total number of 4 movies that have the same concept like that. First one we're going to talk about is Love Heart. Second, A Tourist Guide to Love. Third is Love in the Villa. And for the fourth one, you just have to watch till the end of the video. First, we have Love Heart. It talks about a girl who has given up on the idea of love. She has tried dating so many guys on Tinder, on like this matching dating apps, but she has failed miserably. But now she finds an unexpected guy whom she actually really likes and who looks really good. She talks to him, they form a connection, and the guy just asks her, "Well, I wish that you were here for me with Christmas." What does she do? She impulsively just packs up and just flies to his hometown, where she learns a rather new thing about the guy. That is, the guy that she has been texting, she's been calling, having conversations with, is not the guy that she was hoping to see. In simple words, she was catfished. She was devastated throughout what exactly is happening. What is this? She's just in disbelief, like, what is happening? In that sort of an anger, she finds herself going into a bar where she meets the actual guy, who's actual guy of the photo that she was apparently talking to, and she just decides that she wants to date that guy because she feels that he is the guy that she really would be she should be like a perfect pair with. The way the beautiful love story just happens, it's really admirable, to be very honest, because we see that when we say that we fall in love with people, it's not always about how the person looks, right? This story tells us that when we fall in love with a person, we actually, rather than falling in love with the looks, we fall in love with the personality instead. This story is beautiful. It's very cute, a little bit of a cliche love story, but you will like it. Second movie we have is A Tourist Guide to Love, a small cliche love story that you will fall in love with. It talks about a story of a girl, Amanda, who is an executive in a travel agency. She is sent by her boss in order to acquire a company which is based in Vietnam. She goes to Vietnam and she meets her tour guide, Sin. He is that sort of a person who just loves what he does. He taught and teaches her the fact that when we travel to a place, we really need to be connected to the essence of the place rather than just the tourist attractions of the place. He shows her the most beautiful places in Vietnam, just makes her fall in love with the actual place instead of just her falling in love with like these tourist traps that are malls, that are places that are just not very superficial in a way, right? Not realistic at all. He teaches her that, but throughout the journey, Amanda feels that she is lying to Sin. What is exactly what she's lying about, you need to understand, and you need to see the movie, then only you will understand. But it is beautiful how we see their love story just unfolds, because it is such an unexpected love story that just happened. It makes you just wonder, like, that's so cute, like, oh my god, like, you just feel so happy for them, what exactly happened, how they are, what they teach each other, and like, it's beautiful. Third movie that we have is Love in the Villa. It is such a cute love story. We see that in the story we see a girl named Julie who is obsessed with an idea of love. She's obsessed with Romeo and Juliet. She has a journey that is to Verona that she was supposed to go on with her boyfriend, but whom she ends up breaking up with before the journey even began. So she takes a decision that she's going alone to Verona instead. There she has booked this beautiful villa, but when she enters the villa, she sees a man named Charlie who is also staying in a villa that was supposed to be hers. We later learn that these two people have supposedly booked this villa at the same time. They were both supposed to be in the villa, but something just happened so that they are in the same villa at the same time. These people, Julie doesn't believe in destiny. She's so angry. She's just broken up with a boyfriend. She's just gotten her luggage stolen. She's gotten onto this very sketchy Uber. She's very angry. She's also very sad, but she believes that it's okay. It's fine. The guy Charlie, he's very sarcastic, he's very snarky, he's sort of like not a good person that in the start we see, because he's very mean to Julie. But we see how these two people just have this banter, sort of like, way, it's like a banter that happens between them, but also the fact that these two end up just becoming each other's friend. The story is beautiful. You will love the way how their love story just progresses in the beautiful place of Verona. It is beautiful. Beautiful place, beautiful love story, beautiful actors as well, so you will like it. As for the last movie we have that I didn't tell you guys the name of is Wrong Paris. When we talk about unexpected love story, this movie needs to be on that list. The story talks about a girl named Dawn who has a dream to basically study art in Paris because it was her mother's dream to basically study. Now it's hers. But the only problem that she has is the money. She doesn't have the money to basically go or to fly to Paris as well. So she does take a very impulsive decision that is basically to appear on a dating show, which is influenced by her sister, to appear on a dating show, Honeypot. Why does she do that is basically if she doesn't make an appearance in the show, she will get an appearance fee of $20,000 from which that she can use to basically fly herself to Paris and basically live her dream. We see after that she's given an interview, she meets a guy. Okay, she meets a guy, and what exactly happens with that guy, you need to watch the movie. But after we see, when she is finally decided and she's selected to go to the Paris instead, she finds that, okay, by the way, she lives in Texas, okay, in USA. She's apparently supposed to fly to Paris, which is in Europe, right? But we see that she's gotten off the plane. She sees a board that says Paris, and then below that it says Texas. Not just her, all of the girls are in such a dilemma. She's like, what exactly just happened? She has a conversation with the video makers of the show. She's so angry. She's like, what exactly just happened? We were in the plane for 9 hours and you're telling me that we've just flown up to a place that is just like 45 minutes away from my home. She is in a wrong Paris. But she just needs to basically be in the show because she has signed a contract and all. All of the girls are very surprised, including her, but they have end up just being okay with it because they can't do anything about it. So they get to the villa, to a ranch, to what a ranch is basically like a very big piece of land that has horses, that have cows and all of that things. We see her meeting a guy who is supposedly the main guy for the show, the bachelor, if you will. He is Trey, same guy she met in the bar after her interview. She gets even more shocked. And she is so angry, but also very adamant that she needs to stay now. She doesn't have any choice because of the contract. She just ends up playing the game and then playing the dating show itself. We see a lot of things happening. We see her being very angry all the time because she doesn't want to be there, but she needs to be there. We see her basically going a connection with the guy because they're very similar. They live very close as well, so they're very similar. What she actually intended in the start was basically that she will just leave the game after one round or the second round, and she'll just get her appearance fee and she'll just be on her way. But that's not exactly happens because she ends up forming a connection with the guy, Trey. So she just sticks to the game instead. So now we see that her and Trey's love story is growing, the connection is growing. But the only thing is that the fact that if she wants Trey, that she needs to stay till the end of the game. But we see that she ends up going into the Paris instead. What exactly happens to the love story? You need to watch the movie for that. That's that. I want to know what are your most favorite unexpected love stories that you have watched. Put them down in the comments and I would love to review them. Also, do not forget to like, share and subscribe my channel, Mahika Reviews. It helps the channel quite a lot. I will see you in the next video. Bye.